Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
And Brooks is here as well.
Cool, and together we are Go Figure Reviews.
We sure are.
Yeah, and today we are going to review the X-Men Marvel's The Blob from the Marvel Legends series from Hasbro.
Nothing moves the Blob.
That's right. And, well, he moves around a lot, I'm sure. But,
yeah
he's like a...
Sometimes if he doesn't want to move, he doesn't move.
True.
That's his power, basically.
Yeah. I am the Blob! And, like, they've got good artwork on here. I mean, it looks fine. Yeah. It's still nice to see the window packaging sometimes, but we live in 2023, so they're gonna do this. And this looks like a good.
That's a nice
representation,
Kirby-esque looking blob on the side.
Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty good. Yeah, and of course it shows on the back there too. The way he looks in the computer rendering.
He's got a yell head and a
yell head and not a other head. So I mean, it looks good. Screaming, not screaming.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows that he's 8 inches tall. So
numbers.
Yeah,
I love that.
I like it too. But yeah, that's looks like a computer rendering of him on the side here, and 60 years on the top.
60 years. I mean, is that the Blob, the character is 60 years?
No,
old?
it's X-Men's 60-year anniversary. That's
really?
why they're doing all this Hasbro fun stuff. I like it. I like how they mark anniversaries. Yeah. And of course, we're going to show that lovely barcode.
Yeah.
So you can find it. Yep. So yeah, we're going to crack this bad boy open and figure out
what's in the box. What's in the box?
What are we doing?
And here he is, freed from his cardboard prison. The one, the only, the immovable, Frederick Dukes, a.k.a. The Blob. And I have to say, he looks pretty good.
Yeah. Like, we don't have the other Blob, the original Blob that they made from Hasbro, like, the original, like, 2009, something like that, but he was a Build-A-Figure wave. And they've updated this figure. It looks pretty good.
He comes with 2 hands. Like, you can give him an open hand for a minute, and his fist for the right. So that's good, because the Blob is he's a grappler. You want him to have some grabby hands. And you have a different head with him yelling. He's he looks a little upset.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? There's no more donuts? Oh!
He's losing it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this figure. It's got a round quality. The other figure was more cellulite, and he was very gross.
He's the Blob, and nothing moves him. It's an interesting fact about the first appearance of the Blob. There was a scene from that issue that was used during the Onslaught story event, which was just a throwaway panel of Professor Xavier thinking, romantic thoughts about Jean Grey. And they used it later on in Onslaught. But it was the first appearance of this guy. When that happened, the seed for Onslaught was planted. The first appearance of the Blob. And for a big guy, he moves pretty well. He's pretty posable. His arms are more limited than a smaller figure, but
yeah, he needs double joint arms. But I guess for the size,
he has a decent shoulder joint.
Yeah,
for such a gigantic arm he has there. But his chest pivot is pretty good. There's plenty of options there. The head's pretty good too, for being so large. Can get a good bit of movement out of there. The legs are pretty good too. Pretty standard. The knee joints are a little lacking, and there's no ankle pivot. What? There's no ankle pivot.
Oh, I mean, they got that, but there's no swivel as far as his calf.
There is. Okay, there is.
You got a rocker, son. That's standard. That better be standard on this.
I was being a silly Billy there. But not bad leg movement. I mean, for a figure of his size, he has a lot of options. I think he's got better posability than I would have assumed he would have. Let's say. So overall, I think not bad.
Okay, and here we have him with 2 other beefy fellas.
The Juggernaut.
Yep, the Juggernaut, as far as size goes, we've got the Marvel Legends Juggernaut here. I think this is the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
and the one that started the
unless
renaissance
it's the
of
one that
X-Men
came in the
figures.
2-pack with Colossus.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got that one. That's a different color. That's right. This is the Build-A-Figure, and this over here is the Marvel Select. And I mean, I like them both, but
Yeah,
I think I like this one
the
a little
Select
more.
is cooler because he's like bigger.
He's bigger and a little detailed, more detailed. But I mean, he looks like he stands well with these figures. They're all pretty much what I would assume would be the biggest size for a Juggernaut as well as the Blob. So,
It's like the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
yep.
Side by side at last. Here we have them next to two Colossuses. Two Colossi? Colossuses?
Colossus.
The metal dudes. Two of the metal dudes. One is the Marvel Legends and one is the Marvel Select. Which one is which? I'll never tell. But yeah, I think he fits pretty well with either one. I think I could see either one serving as a
A decent Colossus, yeah.
yeah.
I think Marvel Legends might be the right height for the Blob in some ways, but then of course that other Marvel Select too. Yeah, you can fudge them both.
Yeah, I think Colossus would be probably about the same height as the Blob at least.
Mm-hmm.
But
either way, I like them.
I'm not like a measurement expert though, so don't quote me on that.
All right, and here we are with two figures as far as Hulks go. We've got the Marvel Legends Target exclusive Red Hulk figure here, and our Marvel Select Red Hulk video. We did a review on him. Check it out, see what's going on with that. But this is their height so far, and what do you think, Brooks? Like, which one would be like the Hulk that the Blob may face?
I mean, I'd hate to do it, but I have to say the Select has kind of the advantage. I'd imagine Red Hulk would tower a little bit over Blob.
Yeah,
to be honest. But honestly, the Legends is probably a little bit more size accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the Legend or the Select is closer to the actual Red Hulk size?
I mean, I would go with. I could go with the Legends, but at the same time, man, you can fudge. You can pretty much fudge.
If I was drawing a comic with the Hulk and the Blob in it, like their size proportions would be the Select in favor of the Select. I would make it a little bigger, I think.
Yeah, and plus that's an awesome figure. Anyway, that sculpt is amazing. That's Jungle Giant right there, man. That's awesome. Looks good.
It looks nice. Okay, and here we have most of the Brotherhood, or a sizable piece of the Brotherhood, with Pyro over here, of course, from the 2-pack that came with the Rogue figure.
The green suit.
Yeah, the green suit Rogue. It's one of my favorite Rogues.
Yeah.
And we have the Legends Toad here. Not the first one, of course, which was the first Chase figure from the first series. Fun fact.
That's true.
But the newest one.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. I like the tongue. It's pretty neat. And here we have original Magneto. Not the 3-pack one, even, like the one before that, which is basically the Iron Man body repainted and slapped a cape and a helmet on. And we have the new retro card Avalanche over here,
which we will review.
Shiny, he's sexy, he's looking for love. So yeah, it's a pretty nice Brotherhood. Fill in the gaps and like put in every potential Brotherhood member. Be pretty impressive, I think. It's a good start, at least.
And of course, we'll be remiss not to show you comparison to another lady figure. We chose the Wasp for this one.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Can we just stop a minute and just realize that the Ultimate Universe was really fucked up?
Yeah. It really, was. Like, it kind of sucks. I'm glad I don't have my tiny version of this one. So,
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. That's
Some things are best left unsaid.
yeah. All right. So yeah, all in all, I like this figure. I think it's pretty decent for what it is. I mean, you can see him here like facing off with the X-Men, and you can get away with this. What do you think?
I like this figure a lot more than I thought I was going to be honest. Like, it's not a figure I was particularly excited about, but now that I've like actually looked at it and like messed around a little bit, it is pretty nice, and I kind of do want to add it to my collection now.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and I'm glad that like I picked it up. So of course we give figure points out here, and Brooks, I'll ask you again. Like, what do you think, man? What would you give for how many figure points would you give it?
I'd give him 4.5. Like, I don't think he's not the most hyped figure, but he is like impressive for what he is,
Yeah,
and like he's obviously an important. Like, if you're a completionist type, and you want to, especially if you don't like the Brotherhood or something, or like just classic X-Men villains in general, he's definitely one that you would want.
yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. So yeah, I tend to agree, but I'm actually gonna give it a 4.
Hmm.
I'll give it 4 this time. Yeah, it's what I wanted. It's fine, but the double jointed knees, the double jointed elbows. I mean, not that you really need them for the poses that you want to get with him, but it would have been nice
Hmm.
to have just that little thing. And I understand it's probably just because the arms are so large, but there are other large armed, figures
Well, the
out
Blob
there,
is not just large; he's very like,
just wide.
yeah, he's like he doesn't have a lot of definition to him, I guess you could
Right.
say.
Not a lot of movement. So I mean I get it. But I mean all in all, I'm pretty much a fan of it. I mean if you find it, it could be an easy pass, but it's a good filler in for your Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our review of the Marvel's Legends of Marvel's Blob figure from Hasbro. So tell us how many figure points you give it. Once again, like we have 203 subscribers at this point. We're gonna start doing more house tours and things of that nature in the future. So just tune in to our channel and like, share, and subscribe. Of course, get out there and go figure.